Hi, and welcome to my updated low-level guide of the quest Client of Kourend. There are no quest or stats requirements, and the only item that you will need is one feather. For the recommended items are between 1, 2 and maybe even 3 stamina potions, depending on how many teleports you have unlocked on Zia. And because we will be running a marathon during this quest, bring along some weight reducing gear, and maybe also bring along 80,000 GP if you would wish to unlock the fairy ring near Arceuus library during this quest. This is a low level guide, so I presume that you have 0% favor in all of the 5 houses, which means that we will need to run all over the place. But there are a couple of teleports that are available and are useful that do not require any favor. The first one being to the Dark Altar. The fastest way is just to use the fairy ring code CIS if you've already paid 80,000 GP to unlock it, or just use the game necklace if you have already been to Wintertot, else just run along with me. And also one teleportation method back to Veos to complete our quest. The fastest way would be just to use a Port Sarim teleport. I will be using a glory charge. Just west of Draenor village, south of the pirate treasure quest start, there you'll find Veos. Talk to him and select option 1 if this is your very first time going to Zia. Fuck. Low detail. Once you have arrived to Port Piscarilius, let's talk to Veos once again and select option 4 and then 1. Just skip through the dialogue until it is over, and then we will need to run west. Then just follow the dock north and just keep running north until you see the general store of Port Piscarilius. Run inside, and on your way there, use your feather on the enchanted scroll to make an enchanted quill. Next, let's talk to Leans inside of the general store and select option 3 twice. After this conversation is over, let's run southwest. And let's now run to the Arceuus general store, which is the most southeastern building of the Arceuus house. I think the fastest way would be just to run there. So first we will need to go south, following the path south of the big pub, and then just follow the path westward. Alright, once you see the pond, just go north and you will have arrived to the Arceuus general store. Alright, inside of this general store, let's talk to Ragath and select option 4 and then 3. Once the conversation is over, let's run west to the Lovakengj general store. Just keep running west until you hit the bank of Arceuus. From there, just go a bit south until you see a path going west. Follow that path and then you've made it. Alright, just keep following the dirt path into the Lovakengj house. The second building on your south, that is the general store. Let's enter it, talk to Monty and select option 4 and then 3. Next, let's run to the Shayzien general store. First, let's return east and then enter the Kourend castle. Exit the courtyard south, just run a bit southwest and then you've already made it to the Shayzien house. Alright, just west of the minecart system and the transportation sign, there you should find a big tent, which is the general store. North of the gangster minigame, there you should find Jennifer. Let's talk to her and select option 3 twice. After this conversation is over, let's go to the final general store in Hosidius. Just keep running east, crossing the bridge, and keep following the path east until you've made it into the town. Else just use the xerics glade teleport, or the house teleport, or a tithe minigame teleport. Alright, once you've made it to Hosidius market, just southeast of the square, there you'll find the general store. Let's enter it. How do you enter it? Where's the door? There's the door. Let's talk to Horace and select option 4 and then 3. Next, we will need to return to Veos, so simply run north. Where the fuck are you off to? And open the map. Yeah, just keep running north until you hit the big road. Follow the big road back to Veos. Once you've made it back to Veos, let's talk to him and select option 4. Next, he will want us to go to the Dark Altar, which is all the way north of the Arceuus house. So, if you don't have any teleports unlocked here, let's run west and let's make our way back to the Arceuus house. Else, the fastest way would be using spellbook swap and then go to the Arceuus spellbook and just use the home teleport. The second fastest would be using the fairy ring CIS, and the third fastest would be using a games necklace to Wintertot. If you don't have any of those 3 unlocked, then just run all the way to Arceuus house. And once you've made it to the Arceuus house, just run northwest until you hit the big library. just keep running northwest, and here at the big library, just run around it. And once you're north of the library, follow the path more north until you see an NPC. If you've brought 80,000 GP along, talk to this NPC to unlock this fairy ring. Just select option 2 and then 1. And she will reanimate the dead mushroom ring into a live one. And you can now use this fairy ring to get here a lot faster. From here, let's run northeast and then just follow the path east until you've made it to the dark altar. Alright, here at the dark altar sign, just click on the mysterious orb to make it break, and now you'll need to return to Veos one more time just to complete your quest. The fastest way to get there would be just using a drainer teleport, I presume. You could use any other teleport to make your way back to Veos. You don't need the broken glass anymore, by the way. That's just useless. Alright, let's return to Port Piscrillius. Let's talk to Veos on this port. Select option 4 to complete your quest. And congratulations, you've completed Client of Kourend quest. You are awarded with 1 quest point, 2 antique lamps which provide 500 experience in any skill of your liking. Also Kourend's Memoirs, which allows you to teleport all over the 5 houses of the Great Kourend if you have completed the subsequent quests of that house. And then also a Kourend favor certificate. If you click it, you get 20% favor in any house of your liking. I think getting to 20% favor in Piscrillius is the most annoying one, so I will be putting that on Piscrillius, and there we go. That is the quest completed. And by completing this quest, you have now unlocked 5 new quests all around Zia, but that will require you to have 20% favor in all of the houses. That is what I'm going to be getting right now. This quest was really a marathon, but hopefully it has still helped. Subscribe, rate and comment. Okay, thanks, bye.